Good evening. Blue Ridge Nerd Network here. I'm Dominic. He's Luke.
And tonight we're going to talk about some news that we care about over the past week.
Just some things here and there. Announcing Wednesday from Tom Holland himself, Onward, 2020 Pixar movie, stars him, Chris Pratt, Julia Louis-Dreyfus, and Octavia Spencer. Its official synopsis is talks about a suburban setting in a fantasy world, featuring two elf brothers who are on a quest to see if there's still a little magic out there. Just imagine Tom Holland as an elf.
He's already halfway there.
That he is. He is.
Let's see. Next up, Doctor Strange 2 has essentially been confirmed. It looks like it's going to release on the new Disney streaming as well as other things.
Really?
Yeah, they mentioned that in the article with it, but we're looking at a 2020 release date for that. So it'll be because the Disney streaming starts in 2019.
Yes.
So they'll be up and running for that. They kind of tied that in together, I think, and looks like Scott Derrickson is back as the director.
Did a great job with the first one.
Did a great job with the first one. And they're not sure. There's some speculation as to whether or not the villain is going to be Mordo or Nightmare, because Scott Derrickson has mentioned before in some interviews that he would really like to use Nightmare as a villain.
It'd be interesting to see on screen.
They've already got the setup for the Mordo thing, though, so.
Yes, it is. With this post-credit scene, it'd be great. Also, this week was announced a 19-second teaser trailer for everyone's favorite blue speedster, Sonic the Hedgehog. It gets a November 2019 release.
This came out of nowhere.
Yes, it did.
I didn't see this coming at all.
It's November 2019 release date. The very interesting cast lineup. You get John Fowler, which is his second attempt at directing. His first one was an animated movie, Go for Broke. I personally haven't seen the movie.
Never even heard
y'all have. Voice acting for Sonic is Ben Schwartz from Parks and Rec.
Okay.
X-Men's own James Martins plays a new role in the Sonicverse. Officer Tom Wazowski? Wachowski?
Yeah.
Neil McDonough, who's done many things, has done a great job as a villain in a mystery role for the movie. But the most interesting casting of it all, which has me very intrigued,
blew me away,
is Jim Carrey as Dr. Eggman himself, Dr. Ivo Robotnik. This has me wanting to see the movie now.
Yeah, Jim Carrey.
Greatest method actor there is.
Yes. I can't wait to see what he's going to bring to it. It's probably going to be ridiculous and over the top, and
can't wait.
I'm kind of excited. Just as a side note, not to break the fourth wall too bad, but I cannot see the chat.
Oh my.
Yeah, we have no chat. So if anybody's watching and they've said something in the chat, I apologize for not calling it out. I don't know where it's gone.
We're trying some new things, some new
features that we've been told about,
and we're trying to grow as we go.
There we go. I like that.
Grow as we go.
Next up on the news train, The Mandalorian. This is kind of old, but I wanted to talk about it. The Mandalorian is going to be a TV show.
Disney streaming, right?
Disney streaming, also the Disney streaming. Going to be a TV show directed by, or at least the executive director, maybe other directors involved, is Jon Favreau.
John.
Oh yes,
Favreau.
Very, very popular he did Iron Man 1, Iron Man 2.
Mm-hmm. He's produced most of the Marvel movies as well as a producer.
Good to know. He was involved in Solo, a Star Wars story. He was Ricky, was that his name? I don't remember. He was a little four-armed fella.
I haven't watched Solo.
You haven't watched Solo?
I haven't watched Solo.
It's good. You should check it out. But he's the executive director, and they announced the cast for it recently. The
cast lineup, from what I understand.
I love it. So you've got Pedro Pascal from Narcos, or Kingsman: The Golden Circle. He's been in a lot of stuff recently. Kingsman: The Golden Circle. I've not seen Narcos, but Kingsman really gave me faith for his acting, even though the movie itself wasn't quite what I wanted. But I enjoyed it a lot. I'm looking forward to him. We've also got Gina Carano from Haywire, or the first Deadpool. Nick Nolte from many films through over the years and many mugshots, or at least one very famous one. And then Werner Herzog, famous for directing Grizzly Man, but famous for other things as well. So far the cast is starting strong. I can only hope it'll go up from here with Favreau directing.
Yes, with Disney money in his direction, should be a great adventure.
Should be fantastic.
Good news for you DC fans out there. Rotten Tomatoes score is currently sitting at 75% for Aquaman. That gives it the second highest rating in all the DC Extended Universe, with Wonder Woman at 93, which that's a hard score to beat in general anyway.
93 on IMDb, or Rotten Tomatoes. That's God tier status. Not many movies make it that
We
high.
all know how Rotten Tomatoes feels about
everything.
Well, DC Extended Universe in general.
True. Very true. Let's see. Is this how? I think I found the chat. Anyway.
There?
Maybe. Technical difficulties. Insert a. We need a card for this.
Always learning.
Oh, hey.
Learning.
This is what they call hands-on learning. We specialize in this, learning it from our other job.
Learn on the fly.
That's it.
Read and react.
Ooh, that's good. First in, first out. What else do I remember? Let's see. I don't have a way to pull the chat out. I can see it, but I don't see live updates. Oh well.
Definitely have to find a different means.
Yeah, this isn't ideal, but hey, we're gonna try it out tonight, see where it takes us. What's next on the news?
I believe you had something coming up.
Sure. I got Strongholds and Followers, which is a D&D supplement book. Kickstarter.
Many things about this.
He got a huge rundown before the night started because my roommate got his hands on the PDF today, and he is stoked. From what I've heard, everybody in my circle is enjoying it.
If you're a fan of great art, honestly, it has some great art in it as well.
Oh man, some of the best artwork I've seen in a D&D expansion to date, in a book to date, honestly. It's called Strongholds and Followers, and it was kickstarted by Matt Colville, who's a very popular content creator. It had, get this, it's in the top 100 Kickstarter programs of all time. It had 29,918 donators and raised $2.1 million. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Top 100 on Kickstarter.
I'd say so with those kind of numbers.
That's insane.
How's it not number one?
Tesla probably beat them somehow.
Yeah.
But yeah, the PDF is available now, and pre-order is up for the hard copy. And then let's see, anything else on the news for you?
This past week, since our last stream, we've seen the release of two new trailers. First being Godzilla 2 King of Monsters, which myself I thought was pretty good.
Not seen it. I've not seen either of the trailers that he's going to mention.
Yes,
which is part of our fun.
We will probably stream both. Let's go ahead and do Godzilla right now.
Okay, so this is what we wanted to test out.
This is the reason why we don't have a chat. We're testing out some things so we can do a screen share. So that way you can watch the trailer as we watch the trailer, but not watch us watch the trailer. We're playing with a lot of technical stuff here.
We also don't really know if we're allowed to do this. So if this is the last stream we ever do, you are our favorite watchers.
Thank you.
Okay, so we're gonna go over here.
Hit share.
Alrighty, so you should be able to see my screen. And we're gonna try this one right here. Wait, this is the official trailer too? Yeah. Whoops, that's not the right button. That's what I wanted.
There we go.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Okay. Oh boy.
Good old Levy.
Right? I think those took place in the 80s. Oh.
They're definitely going in an interesting direction after the first one.
Yeah, it's got Tyrion Lannister in it. Not Tyrion, Tywin. Oh, boy. I can't remember their names. I know some of them.
So you'd want to make Godzilla our pet?
No. We would be his.
Huh. Oh.
You sure he's gonna be okay? Battling for Donald.
Mothra.
Rival outfit to Godzilla.
So that's Rodan, right? With the three heads?
I think so.
I think that's Rodan. Mothra. I don't remember the turtle's name. I haven't seen him yet, though. Wow. Wow.
Let's put the screen share to get a recap on that.
There we go.
As you can see, we're probably screwed as humans.
Yeah, we're going to be his pet, or so they say.
Almost caused the Holocaust and sorts in the first one, and this one just wow.
They look like they take it all the way to Pacific Rim levels of giant monsters destroying buildings.
Got a little bit of kaiju.
Oh, that's it, man.
The second trailer that we will be displaying today is Avengers 4, officially named Endgame, which I personally do like the name Endgame a lot more than Annihilation.
Yeah.
It just has that certain ring to it.
I think so too.
Let's go ahead and live stream that.
All right, here we go. We're going to switch over again. Now, there's no way for us to know if that worked. So here's to hoping that that worked and was legible. Okay. Let's try that. See if that does something different. Full screen. Very
Now
good.
this is his first time watching this as well.
Not seen it.
Stay on. It is possible. If you find this recording, you'll feel better at this. Part of the journey is the end. Just for the record, being adrift in space with zero promise of rescue is more fun than it sounds. Food and water ran out 4 days ago. Oxygen ran out tomorrow morning. I made it. When I drift off, I will dream about you. So is you.
Thanos did exactly what he said he was going to do. He wiped out 50% of all living creatures.
We lost. All of us. We lost friends. We lost family. We lost a part of ourselves.
What?
Yeah.
This is going to work, Steve.
I know it is. Because I don't know what I want to do if it doesn't.
logo. That logo.
Hi, is anyone home? This is Scott Lang. We met a few years ago at the airport in Germany. Got down really big.
It's just an old message.
Ant-Man, I know you know that.
It's the front door.
That's me. Can you buzz me in?
Whoa.
All right. So hopefully that was successful in the streaming.
That is crazy.
So let me get your first impressions. I have my own ideas on the trailer, but let me get your first impressions as a first-time viewer of that trailer.
So is Scott Believe dead?
Have you seen Ant-Man and the Wasp?
No,
Okay, well.
I've not seen that, man. I don't watch a lot of Marvel movies.
Ooh.
Is this the part where we say spoilers before you tell me what happened?
Is the part where we say spoiler alert. So Scott Lang at the end of Ant-Man and the Wasp is actually trapped in the quantum realm.
Oh.
Him and the other cast members of names I shall not name to ruin not all of the spoilers are sitting there testing out the quantum tunnel that they built. And he goes in for the jump, and he's in there collecting data.
Okay.
And when he wants to come out, there's no one there to get him because they're all snapped away into dust.
So they think he's dead.
They think he's dead. If you notice that when Mark Ruffalo's Bruce Banner was sitting there looking at the hologram projection screens, you see Scott Lang because he's missing.
Yeah.
Peter Parker, we know that he was snapped, but if you notice in the quick moment, there's also Shuri, T'Challa's sister.
Oh.
Yes. You guys already seen already had kind of a darker tone. Starting out the trailer with Tony about to die.
Yeah.
Food's running out.
O2.
He's on the Milano. I don't know if you noticed that. He was on the Guardians Milano.
Is that okay?
Because if you remember correctly, Nebula and Tony were the only ones left on Titan after the snap. Raising questions. What is she doing on the ship? Is she helping Tony? Like you've seen her on that one scene. She looks like she's in the Milano, but you can't really tell.
I don't know.
We finally get a Thanos armor cameo with a little snippet of him. I'm really curious to see how much of Thanos we actually see in this movie.
I would hope.
There's a lot of speculations about the actual plot line of the story. Hawkeye finally makes his appearance.
Yeah, he's here.
Missing in the first Avengers Infinity War because
he's kind of gone all Assassin's Creed on us, hasn't he?
He has. The rumors are that he's taking roots in his Ronin alter ego.
Oh,
yes. I'm truly excited for Hawkeye because Hawkeye's a great Avenger.
Oh, I think so.
He's the most human out of them all, but he's probably one of the best.
And he won me over in Age of Ultron when he did the whole "I'm out here fighting giant robots with a bow and arrow."
Yeah,
or whatever that line is.
That was definitely one of Hawkeye's best movies.
Oh yes,
but you didn't see that coming. Like I said, Scott Lang finally makes his appearance after his loss in the quantum tunnel.
Yeah.
Very interesting to see how he gets out. What I like most about this trailer is that it doesn't reveal too much.
No, it tells you where some of the pivotal characters are, and it tells you that some of the pivotal characters are together, but that's about all it really told you.
Yeah. It doesn't reveal too much, doesn't reveal too less. Kind of gives you a quick recap of the events of Infinity War.
I think so.
For those that haven't seen it or haven't seen it 100% all the way through.
I don't know who that could be. Let's see. Oh, you got more from the trailer?
I do believe so. There's a lot of rumors for this movie that there is some kind of time jump. There's not really an explanation of when Endgame is taking place. Obviously, long enough for Tony to run out of food, water, oxygen tomorrow, and enough time for Cap to shave his beard and Black Widow not to change her hair. So It's actually pretty interesting. And any other time, she's had a hair change every time. Except for this one.
Really?
Yes, she has. She's had a different hairstyle every time.
I didn't even notice that.
So yeah.
All right. So I am looking up Godzilla monsters. So that. Oh.
Yeah, we don't like to talk about that one.
No, he's one that it was Baby Godzilla.
Had a good animated show.
Let's see.
I don't think you see him. Oh, that's the one you were talking about. Turtle?
The turtle, maybe.
Angarius?
Gigan, Megalon. Those are all names I remember. Gigan. Oh, he's the sword hand boy. Okay. Mothra. We saw Mothra in the trailer. We did not see Gigan. Ghidorah.
King Ghidorah.
Yeah, Ghidorah. King Ghidorah is the three-headed monster that he's fighting there. I might be thinking Anguirus as the turtle. Might be who I was thinking of. I got another page here to check out.
That's actually another trailer that actually didn't do too much. It's showing a lot. I mean, we pretty much get the premise of the story.
Yeah.
Monsters show up. Godzilla's there to save us.
Yeah, right. And I'd hope that he would every time.
Ooh, yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
King Kong's on the list.
Yes, King Kong. This is the movie they're actually supposed to be setting up. What I understand. Rodan.
Rodan is the big flying bird thing.
Pterodactyl like.
And Ghidorah is the three-headed dragon, if you will. And then Mutos are on this list from the last one. No Mutos in this one, thankfully.
Is that the odd? That's the official name of the
Mutos.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we're kind of hoping to get some live chat banter here, but,
and the chat is not helping tonight.
It is not.
I do have some more news.
Please share.
Pokemon Go recently.
Oh yes, if you are fans of Pokemon Go, you're going to want to listen.
Pokemon Go added trainer battles.
Long anticipated, announced with the original trailer.
The OG game, 2016?
Yes, it featured everything that we finally have to date.
And, well, we still don't have an active tracker or a decent one. But hey, you know what? It's the small things.
Yeah.
It's the small things. Yeah, no, Pokemon Go added trainer battles. So apparently you can only battle somebody who's close to you unless you're ultra or best friends, which are the last two on the friend bubble.
And you can battle from anywhere. He could be in California, and I could be right here. We can still battle.
I could still send my Gengar to beat his butt.
Exactly.
Yeah, I wish. You know, I feel like the first one was not a decent representation. We tried one earlier to see how it was.
There is some kinks. There's also some interesting features they've added to Pokemon Go.
Oh, yes. So I won the little battle between us, but I think it was just because I chose faster attackers.
Yes.
Because he was dealing me damage, I could just deal it faster, not based on the CP really.
There's definitely going to be more of a strategy base between the live battles, opposed to like raid battles and gym battles where you're just tapping the button trying to get your DPS the best you can.
Yeah. They're adding more moves. So they added the third move to this with this update.
Second charge move, correct?
Second charge move. And it says that they're going to add that to raids and gym battles too.
Now, it's going to cost you quite a bit, depending on the Pokemon. I was looking for a Mewtwo of mine. Mm-hmm. It was going to take 100,000 Stardust and 100 candies just to add that second charge move.
On a Mewtwo, though?
I mean, it's probably worth it.
I mean,
but you definitely have to do some a lot of stuff.
The problem is, I have a feeling with Mewtwo being such a slow attacker, you're not going to get, like, you didn't get to charge your attack, but with once.
I don't think I got to charge it once.
See, I got to charge mine several times, and we were tapping the same rate, so we don't quite know what was going on there.
It's definitely some kinks work out. Maybe not on our ends, but maybe Pokemon Go. Yeah.
But definitely, I mean, it was fun for.
Oh yes.
For the minute
I look forward to the future of that.
Oh yeah. There are 3 different tiers. There's they're called leagues. The Great League is 1500 CP or lower. The Ultra League is 2500 CP or lower, and then the Master League is any CP versus any CP.
Which makes sense.
I mean, so you can enter, you can know what you're going up against and have.
I also like the fact that when we joined into battles, you didn't know what was coming out until it sent out.
Yeah, it didn't show anything. It just popped up in front of you. Let's see. Oh, you can also trade in Pogo. You can battle your faction leader, Spark, Blue Chick or Red Chick, whose names I don't remember.
They escape us at the moment.
We're Team Instinct to tell a secret. So we don't need to know the others' names.
Instinct for the win.
That's it.
Zapdos is far superior to the other birds.
Of all the birds, Zapdos is the best.
He's the only one that's super effective to both of them.
Yeah, exactly.
But
The Articuno is too, right, with ice moves?
Articuno is only super effective to Zapdos because Moltres is fire flying.
Oh, yes.
At this time, we would like to make an announcement.
Ooh.
Next Thursday, we plan on doing a live review of Spider-Verse, the Spider-Man movie that just came out.
We're going to go see, what is it, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse?
Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse with such a slew of Spider-Men.
So many.
And Spider-Women as well.
Yeah, Spider-Gwen's in there, right?
Yes, looking forward to that. Actually, a highly anticipated movie, in my opinion.
Oh, me too. This is the first Marvel movie that I've gotten excited for in a hot minute.
And it's not even technically a Marvel movie.
No. Comic book movie, I suppose I should say.
This is Sony's last-ditch effort for filming Spider-Man, depending on... There's a lot of rumors about Venom and...
Yeah, Venom's success is going to make Sony back out on the Spider-Man deal, and...
Very interesting how that is handled.
Yeah, for sure. I was trying to see the cast here, and I'm forgetting how IMDb works, so just give me a moment. Okay. Haley Steinfeld's Gwen Stacy. We got Shameik Moore, I believe is how you say that. Jake Johnson. I don't know who that is. Who's that? Oh, I know that guy.
What's he from?
New Girl.
Okay.
New Girl's what I know him from. He's one of the guys on there. I don't know his name.
He's also in Jurassic World.
Apparently. He was in Jurassic World. John Mulaney, I recognize that name. He's a comedian.
He is a good comedian.
He's playing Spider-Ham.
Yes, I'm actually excited for that.
Nicolas Cage is Spider-Man Noir.
That makes perfect sense.
I had no idea. I want to see this movie so much more
that
now.
Makes perfect sense.
Nicolas Cage.
Ooh, little thing. Doc Ock also makes an appearance in this movie.
Oh, yeah. Catherine Hahn.
Also, Chris Pine.
Chris Pine plays a Peter Parker.
A Peter Parker, because there
are
two Peter Parkers.
3.
There's a Peter B. Parker.
Peter B. Parker, Peter Parker, Penny Parker, Miles Morales. Wow.
I'm very interested in seeing Miles Morales on the big screen.
Oscar Isaac's in this. There is a Stanley.
Yes, Stanley.
There is a Stanley cameo.
Was confirmed before his death that he was going to be in the Spider-Verse movie.
Wow. Yorma Tacone, which this is a deep cut, but he's one of the guys from The Lonely Island. Andy Samberg's little.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's one of the guys from that. He plays Green Goblin in this. I'm super on board. So we're gonna go see it together or separately. We're not sure which.
But we're not going to discuss it until we hit the live show.
Not to each other. I will not talk to him. He will not talk to me about Spider-Man until we sit down in this room
here.
It might be what we open with next week, just in case it turns into a fist fight. So we have plenty of time to duke it out.
Yep. Spider-Man. We're also considering doing a review for Once Upon a Deadpool. We both have seen Deadpool 2. But I'm actually really intrigued with the marketing campaign that they used for Once Upon a Deadpool.
I know. That's wild.
Yes. Looking forward to that. I feel like, honestly, with it being a PG-13, it might offer a fresh take on it.
Yeah.
I believe there's going to be some new lines, some new witty banter. Who doesn't love some Ryan Reynolds Deadpool witty banter?
And knowing Deadpool, it's going to break the fourth wall about how he can't say the F word,
Yes.
and it's going to be glorious.
But he's technically allowed one fuck.
And
PG-13.
I hope it. This is everybody's hope, I'm sure. But I hope they either drop it in, either somebody else takes it from him,
Yes.
or
Yes.
they drop it in like he drops something and just goes and he wastes it. That would be that would be my hope.
So probably shoots himself in the head or something.
Man, so next week we'll have some movie stuff. Aquaman is in the works.
Aquaman will probably be within 2 weeks. 2 weeks, because it has the official December 21st release date. It just recently had its Hollywood premiere, I do believe.
Okay.
So yeah, 2 weeks out on that. Once Upon a Deadpool, I believe, is going to be out.
You know
very
what?
soon.
Let me look that up. I got you. I got the loud keyboard. You got to get that. That's a necessity in all of our videos.
We are working on a silencer for the keyboard.
I don't. Yeah. Looks like it's playing right now.
I thought it was already out. I think it had a 13th release date. No.
Why didn't I just do it here?
That's a great question.
Why didn't I just do it in this?
We'll let you know it's Rotten Tomatoes score as well.
Yes. Ooh. Okay. Has a 51 on Rotten Tomatoes. Audience score 65. Tomato meter 51.
Ooh. Interesting to know that Spider-Man. Hit on Spider-Man up there if you would.
Oh.
Very interesting score right there. Go ahead and hit that link.
Okay. So Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse
has a 98 currently on Rotten Tomatoes. Now that is an achievement.
That's impressive. 88. Wreck-It Ralph 2 is only at 88%.
Actually, I would like to see that movie as well.
Creed 2 is at 83%.
Now, Creed 2 is a great. I want to say that Creed 1 was phenomenal.
Really?
Yes, I liked Creed 1.
Wow. Okay.
Have you not seen it?
No. See,
okay.
I gave up on Rocky movies like 30 years ago, and that's just a Rocky movie.
I mean, it is. But Rocky's one of the few franchises that had so much success.
That's Michael B. Jordan, right?
Yes,
he's fantastic. So you know what? I don't know why I haven't seen it.
Yeah, that came out early this month. Ooh.
Weren't we talking about this not long ago?
For you Harry Potter fans, Fantastic Beasts, Crimes of Grindelwald, sitting at a 38%.
38. 62 on audience score, but potato meters 38.
I personally had some concerns about this movie.
So this is the portion of our show where we go through Rotten Tomatoes and tell you about stuff.
Yep.
And you're gonna love it because you have to. Let's see.
Yeah.
That's how this works, right? So what did Deadpool 2 get? So we've got.
Need a reference.
Yeah. So we've got Once Upon a Deadpool. What did Deadpool 2 get? Oh no. Deadpool 2 is an 83% on the tomato meter, 85 on the audience.
So I wonder how much of the PG-13 title or rating actually brought that down.
Well, what's the difference in runtime? How much do they have to take out? Because they took some out, right?
They took some out, but if I'm not mistaken, they added. I guarantee you there was multiple footage or abundance of footage.
Oh,
and
no doubt
that they already had. And it's like, hey, we can plug this in here, plug that out there, kind of thing.
I wonder if they had to sacrifice any of the story, because I know you're not going to get all that good humor in there.
No, but it has room for more. Fred Savage in the commercials. Oh, I love those commercials for Deadpool 2.
Oh man, let's see. How do I find the runtime? I'll just type the word runtime and see what the internet tells me. 2 hours and 14 minutes.
Now hit Deadpool 2.
Deadpool. That showed me Deadpool 2. So it lists the exact same runtime for Deadpool Once Upon a Deadpool and Deadpool 2. Huh? How strange. They're the exact same length? That's impressive.
That is actually impressive.
I don't see how they could have done that. I'm impressed.
Now watch there at the end credits, just sitting there in black screen for like 5 minutes.
Okay, so it says this one's 116 minutes, which is not 2 hours.
No.
That's an hour 56. So
yes,
it is shorter, according to this website. So they gave me pop-up ads with a family with kids, and they want my email address. So I don't know if they can be trusted, to be honest.
no, probably not.
No, probably not. Wow, Mission Impossible Fallout has a 97%.
Really?
I'm just Rotten Tomatoes. Okay, here's a rant for you. Rotten Tomatoes is the most hot, cold sons of bitches on the internet.
Yes, they are.
They will love the shit out of some things and just literally Cleveland steamer other stuff, and I don't understand how or why or what their criteria is.
Yeah, because IMDb, check out the IMDb score for that if you wouldn't mind.
IMDb for Mission Impossible Fallout?
Yes.
Movie I personally enjoy. I think it's the best of the previous 3. 7.9 out of 10. That's pretty good.
Pretty good.
That's very high. That might be higher than all the other Mission Impossibles.
Especially since, Tom Cruise does all his own stunts.
I heard he broke his leg there, or his ankle during this one.
Wouldn't surprise me.
So Mission Impossible 1 has a 7.1. Not bad.
It's pretty good.
Not bad at all. Mission Impossible 2. Where's that at? 2. 6.1. Well, we all know. Wait, no. Mission Impossible 3 is supposed to be the bad one because it's the one that they made us care about him. 6.9. Wow. So Mission Impossible 2 has a lower score, and then Mission Impossible 3 comes in at a 6.9. Mission Impossible 2 is a 6.1.
But you said there's 5 in total, Mission Impossible?
6 now, because you got MI 1, 2, 3, Rogue Nation, Ghost Protocol, and Fallout.
Okay. One of those franchises that just keep pushing
out. That would almost be a reboot if we haven't, if it changed actors, but it did not, because Tom Cruise is somehow a 57-year-old man running across rooftops in France, and I don't fucking understand.
Now, I personally thought, I think it was Rogue Nation one with Jeremy Renner in it.
They both had Jeremy Renner.
Okay, the first one with Jeremy Renner, I actually thought that is when they were going to transition to him as being the Mission Impossible.
You thought, I think that you were supposed to think they would. That was Ghost Protocol that he showed up in first.
That's the one where his wife dies, correct? Or he allegedly dies?
Yes.
Spoiler.
Oh yeah, like there's so many. Well, that's been the thread through them all. Is Mission Impossible 3 is the one where they have to go into hiding because somebody tries to kill his wife, and he quits the game, but he has to come back because
classic story,
right? Because of 3 guy who died this year, the bad guy from Mission Impossible 3. He's super famous. What's his name? Oh, come on, I'm blanking. Save me.
That's what IMDb is for.
Yeah, you're telling me. Philip Seymour Hoffman. Philip Seymour Hoffman, 3 guy. Told you so. He was the bad guy in that.
Was he not Alfred? No.
No.
Who am I thinking of?
I don't know.
Michael Caine?
Michael Caine.
Okay.
Yeah. Philip Seymour Hoffman was, he was in a lot of stuff. He's a good guy. He unfortunately died from an overdose this year.
Always sad to hear that.
Dude, fucking 2018's giving it to us hard. He might have died in 2017, but I still blame 2018. He died in 2014. He died 4 years ago. How behind am I?
He heroin overdose.
Yep.
Because I remember there was a at the Oscars the year of his death. There's someone who they had a giant Oscars statue out front, and someone had made a needle and a rubber band and put it on the arm of the Oscar, if I'm not mistaken.
Whoa. That's a rough one.
He's been in a lot of stuff.
He was. The Big Lebowski, he was in that. Just that's all you gotta say.
Yes. The Big Lebowski.
Right? Let's see. On our schedule, the last thing we have now is
we're gonna make which we're going to try to make a weekly thing. We will try. We're going to figure something out after the football season's over with.
We'll see what sport's up then.
Yep. Well, we can always do NASCAR after that.
Bro, I will talk NASCAR.
Daytona 500 comes back in February.
I just missed Tim Richmond.
Mark Martin was one of my favorites.
Yeah, Mark Martin's a good one. Tim Richmond, though, man, he was. Look, if you don't know who Tim Richmond is, look him up.
Dale Earnhardt.
Classic. Tim Richmond and him were rivals.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The Intimidator. Such a great ride.
Never been there.
No, I was talking about his actual car. But
That's
yes,
it.
he does have a.
Yeah, they named one after him at Carowinds.
That is pretty impressive.
I've never been there.
But we're going to go over our picks this week. Starting off, sadly, I got the Texans over the Jets.
Okay, wait. Who do you have for the Thursday night game? Thursday night game is the Chargers.
Thursday night game is currently going on. Let's get a score recap, and we'll give a end of the score. Let me pull that up real quick. You're doing so much work.
It won't be over. It just started at 8:30, right?
Yes, it should be about halftime.
Should be about halftime if he's not mistaken.
I've been mistaken before. Just so you know.
Many times. So this is between the Chargers and the Chiefs. Chargers and the Chiefs.
Chiefs are number one in the AFC right now. They are clinging on to that first round bye. I don't know why this is not working for me at the moment. Technology never works right when you need it to. That's for sure.
I think the Chargers have been going hot lately. I'm going to pick the Chargers, but we'll see how it looks once we get in there. Let me try mine. Maybe mine will work better.
As of right now, at halftime, it is Chiefs 14, Chargers 7.
Ooh.
So, let's see. Still got 30 minutes of sports left to play in that game. I'm going to say 27, 21 Chiefs.
Ooh.
I feel like Patrick Mahomes is their secret weapon this year, even after the loss of Kareem Hunt for his bad actions. I don't know if you heard.
I haven't.
He's a woman beater.
Oh, yeah. Well, they let other people stay in for doing that.
No, they haven't. Ray Rice was out as soon as this video was released. And just going to say this, Ray Rice's actions towards his wife, so much worse.
Than what this guy did?
Yes. Not saying it's good, but, I mean, at least Kareem Hunt didn't cold clock his wife and knock her out unconscious.
Yeah, that's true.
So yeah, that's good. What's your final score for Thursday? Today's not.
Oh, man. I'm gonna keep it low. I'm only gonna put it at 17 for the Chiefs and then 21 for the Chargers.
Okay.
Some weird numbers, but I have a feeling there's gonna be some field goals involved.
Yes, always some field goals involved.
Always some field goals.
Maybe some missed extra points or field goals. Always play into effect. Next up, we have I said Texans over Jets. Who do you have?
I have the Texans.
Okay. Vikings over the Dolphins.
Okay, that's I've got Vikings.
Okay. Lions over the Bills.
Lions, hands down.
Lions man right here.
Yep, got to pick them.
Bengals over the Raiders.
I've got the Bengals as well.
Colts over the Cowboys. Cowboys on a bit of a heater right now, sadly.
Unfortunately, I have the Cowboys over the Colts.
Really?
I'm not a Cowboys fan, but I just think they can do it.
Falcons over the Cardinals. Cardinals is the worst team in the NFL right now.
Falcons are my pick.
Bears over Packers.
I've got the Pack. No, wait, who do I have down? Did I not write them? That's how much I hate the Packers. I didn't even write them down. No, I've got the Bears. I've got the Bears down. I believe. Yeah,
the Bears, one of the best defenses right now. That Khalil Mack trade in the season has really done it for them, brought their team together. And then their offensive coordinator and the head coach has done a great job playing towards Mitch Trubisky's strengths. Giants over the Titans. Giants have Saquon Barkley, Odell Beckham. Titans have a pretty good defense. I feel like just their star power comes over that. Who do you have in that game?
Which one? Giants and the Titans?
Yes.
I've got the Titans.
Interesting.
Yep, have Titans.
So this is actually a very interesting pick that I'm going with.
You know,
I have Redskins and Jaguars. I'm calling a tie in that game.
that's
I'm
bold.
calling a tie in that game. Both of them are kind of deflated right now. Jaguars aren't really doing too much.
They never do.
As
much as I want them to.
Recently benched their starting quarterback that thought maybe been their future. They gave a 3-year deal to last year, and it's kind of not panned out this year. Who do you have?
I have the Redskins. Redskins.
Okay.
But I like the idea of a tie. I like the idea. I'm going to go with Redskins.
Interesting. Who calls a tie when you're making predictions? Seahawks over the Niners.
I have the Seahawks.
Okay. Steelers over the Patriots.
Same here.
Okay. I feel like the Patriots are going to be a little deflated after that, or they might come back striking with vengeance. But the Steelers need this win if they have hopes for getting good seeding in the playoffs. I sadly have the Rams over my Eagles. Lots happened this week with the Eagles. Carson Wentz is out possibly for the rest of the year with a possible back fracture. So Nick Foles is back at the helm. Let's see if he can lead us back to the promised land. Highly doubt it.
You never know. I've got the Rams there as well, though.
See, plus the Rams they're stacked on offense and defense. For Sunday's night's that is Sunday's night's game.
Monday night.
Monday night.
Saints and not the Rams that you have there. I don't remember who it was. But I have the Saints to win, and so does he. So that's the important thing.
No, let's get that. I goofed there.
No, you're good. I think it's the I don't know who. Doesn't that help?
I don't know who. That does help. Panthers. Oh, how did I not have that?
Yeah, that's obviously why I picked the Saints, because if the Panthers can beat the Saints right now, I don't understand.
The Saints are hot.
They should probably have their second string in, though, honestly.
Yeah.
Save it, because they've already got the seed, don't they?
They do have, the Rams could challenge them for the number 1 spot, but no, they've got things on lock right now. Let's see here. That's pretty much.
Yeah, that's
we're kind of relying on some chat,
but we're gonna. This is a learning process. We appreciate everybody for sticking with us, and we're gonna see what we end up with. Next week we might try some new things.
Definitely might even try a new layout. If you haven't noticed, we have some new backdrops.
Yeah. Working on the wall.
Deadpool poster here.
And then my Mothman Museum poster from Point Pleasant, West Virginia.
Yeah, we look to add more things to this wall. There's just a nice gap here.
Yeah. We're going to paint the whole thing green.
Yes.
My landlord would hate us.
Oh, yes.
Goodbye security deposit.
What's a couple $100?
Yeah, right? Let's see. So we have some plugs.
Yes, we do.
We've got an Instagram.
You can follow us at Blue Ridge Nerd Network.
We've got a Twitter. You can follow us at Nerd Ridge.
Don't paint our wall green.
That is the roomie.
I assume he's watching right now and was telling me that was a bad idea.
Yeah. We have some plans though for a green screen if we get to that point.
Oh yeah, for sure. So Twitter at Nerd Ridge.
Yes.
We have a Facebook.
Not yet.
Okay. We're working on it.
We feel like we're a little too hip right now for Facebook.
Oh man, Facebook is so 2015.
That it is.
I have a Discord server in the works. I'm going to be posting some of that. Maybe not this year, but early next year I'll have that ready.
Because as of right now, we're in such a growing stage right now. We're kind of relying on our community and the people around us to do what we do, really.
Yeah. I mean,
it's feedback. Constructive criticism is what we need right now.
For sure.
This better for us and for you.
We want to make sure that the stuff that we're making, you want to see, because otherwise there's no point in us doing this.
Pretty much.
So, I mean, I know
we can do it just for fun, but.
Well, that's what this is now.
Yeah.
But if you guys like us having fun, tell us and we'll help. Or do what we can at least. So some recurring themes, not to break the fourth wall too much, but we will be picking sports every week.
Yes.
We're going to try to do news every week.
The latest news within the week from the last stream.
Yeah. And we're going to try to do some banter in the chat every week. And
we're definitely going to be working on that part.
We might forego the screen sharing just to have the chat back because I feel like that's more important.
Using the Google Hangout app within the Google Chrome, and that's why we don't have the chat.
We're seeing how it works, and it didn't work too great.
Yeah.
Though, I think we just found out a super easy way to stream games and stuff off this, at least.
Really?
I mean, if we have any computer games that this thing will run,
yes, that is very true.
we can just share it to YouTube and.
Which we could actually, if we wanted, emulators.
Oh yeah.
Emulators. We can emulate any game system that is.
And I have a lot of the hard copies of the systems themselves, so we don't even have to feel bad about having them pirated.
Exactly. A little bit, but.
I mean, maybe a little. You didn't hear that here. 9:52. Do we want to wrap up early?
Sure, there, Porky Pig.
That's all, folks.
We are Blue Ridge Nerd Network. Look forward to see you next Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Y'all have a nice night.
Y'all have a nice night.